Next up on the Alpha Magnus Tour, we've got this one. This is the Roddy Piper. Previously, I did this Hulk Hogan, who I forgot to put his stuff back on. He's right. It's right here. Comes with that stuff. The nice part about these WWE superstars is that they are the Motu Origin styled figures, but with cloth fabric entrance gear is what they say. Cloth clothing sounds stupid. But his kilt is still hard, which is a little bit of a bummer. I do have these other two to go for. I'm saving Bam Bam for last because I think he might be my favorite of the wave. This is, I believe, wave 7. Oh, series 6. So it's wave 6. There is a Chase Hogan. Keep an eye out for that. Send it to me if you find it. He has blue instead of yellow boots, etc. Anyway, here's Hot Rod himself. Hot Rod, Rowdy Rod Piper. Alexa, turn fan to white. There we go. I was wondering what was going on with the coloration today. Alexa, turn fan to 100. There we go. Now we cook it. Now I'm getting like a weird little halo up here. Isn't that weird? That's weird, dude. All right, is that this? No. We'll figure this out one of these days. I'll be a YouTuber. Whatever. Alexa, turn fan to 75. There we go. That mitigates it a little bit. All right. So here is Hot Rod, Rowdy Rod, Piper, Pop stuff. So sooner than later, everybody pays the piper. I don't have a Rowdy Piper impersonation. Whatever. I bought this for 2 reasons. So let's pop this bad boy open. First off, I will say, if you notice that it's all dented to hell, that's because the local scalper at Walmart didn't want these. That's the only reason that I got them. That person works at that store, and I'm pretty sure I know who it is. Got the last one fired because he was literally taking everything from the store. So please don't do that. It's literally your job. You could lose the way that you make money, all because you wanted to be able to sell a toy, an action figure that is supposed to be available to everyone, and you're selling them for markup. My biggest complaint is when I talk to people about these figures, these ones in particular, not so much the WWE Eternia ones, but very much with these ones. People are just kind of okay paying a markup to get someone who finds it for them. And that is unacceptable. That is as unacceptable as it gets in my book. You should be able to walk into a store and purchase a product without having to find some guy who obviously works at the dock in California who just takes these out of a bin and then says, okay, cool, they're mine now. Because that is pretty much what happens if you look at it. So Hot Rod here comes with a better face than previous. I did it again, and I forgot to grab the previous version. Let me go do that. Hopefully... No, never mind. He's way in the back. There is another version of this figure. It's okay. The likeness is okay, but he still has this. Now, this is a soft rubber skirt this time. The other one was hard plastic, so that's at least something. I figured they'd have just made it fabric again, but maybe there was an issue with that. Who knows? But we got the RP right there. The shirt. Let's see what he looks like. Let's see what he looks like without a shirt on. Yeah, let's do that. And he just has that. Looks like you can take the kilt off, which is cool. And then he, of course, has just the regular outfit here of a wrestler. Like you can see behind. So it's okay. Not doing anything crazy. What I really want is I'm trying to make some denim pants for this. I want to make a John Nada out of this one. Unfortunately, he doesn't have that great of a mullet. It's barely there. So that is a bit of a bummer. Or possibly do a... You know what I could do with this one? Since it's there, is I could do the Maniac from It's Always Sunny. Because I don't really need another... another one of these. I don't need another Roddy Piper in my mix of. I don't think he was ever in the NWO. Like, he was out by that time. So WWE turning is good with one Roddy Piper. I might do another mashup or something, but I think the Maniac might be the best one. Duh Maniac, I believe was his actual name. And that ignore the ad in the background. You know, I tried to put some wrestling videos in the background, forgetting that I don't pay for YouTube Premium or whatever, so you get some ads here and there, sure. I was like, oh, this is a 14-minute video, this will work well. Nope. So he does come with these standard fists, 2 fists, like showing them on this one, it's easier to see, and then 2 splayed hands out there. But that's it. That's Roddy Piper. It's an okay figure. It's nothing to, if you don't have that first one, or if you're only collecting the WWE Superstars line, it's a must-have. I would say probably this Hogan, especially if you're in the 80s. This Hogan, I think they have 2 Macho Men out. I got to open that other Macho Man. I might just do that next. Just open that guy up, because that Macho Man is actually pretty decent. Goes very well with that. I may just keep some of these as regular ones and have them in their own ring. I do have one more space on my Detolf shelf for that, and it might happen where I just have a regular ring. But for the most part, these guys are going to have that. Now, if there was an 80s... in my opinion, if there was an 80s WWF, let's just say Mount Rushmore, I'd put Roddy Piper up there. I would reluctantly say Hogan, but back then, I loved Hogan. I loved Hogan, and I loved Roddy Piper, and a lot of it was, I was a kid, like 5, 6, and the bright colors, honestly, was a large part of it, and they were bright personalities. So, of course, Hogan, Macho Man, Roddy Piper. Probably, I know people want to say Ric Flair. He was some old guy doing some stuff. There's a whole bunch of stuff, but I'd probably say Andre the Giant, especially turning into a giant when I turned, like, what, 4th grade, whatever age that is. Yeah. Oh, he does also come with this, which is supposed to fit into his hand, but every other character that comes with this has a bigger hand with it, and he doesn't. So that's a bit of a bummer. So you got to kind of stretch it out. I believe Ric Flair came with a properly sized one, but these are pretty stretchy, so they may just permanently stretch it out. Who knows? I love these figures. I love everything about them. They're ridiculous. Check them out. Walmart exclusives. They got a bunch of older ones up there still. Most places you could still find, like, Wave 1. You may not be able to find all of them on Wave 1, but you could sure find a bunch of them. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, comment, and until next time, I'm Alpha Magnus. These are toys.